here I am. It is a few minutes after midnight. I cannot believe it, but I had put all of my epiphyllum blooms that I thought was dry back in here. They're kind of all stacked. So that's why some of the blooms is peeking out, because I have them stacked on each other. But I did cut off all of the tail blooms, and I'm just gonna put the daisies just facing down just so that they can kind of dry. I know this doesn't do anything, but I'm just gonna do it anyway because I think this is better than nothing. But this just tells me I may need to get more silica gel, but I don't want to because the epiphyllum blooms only comes once a year, and that's why it's taking up all of the silica gel, because I am really focused on that. So once I'm done with that project, then basically the silica gel can just be for whatever. Here's the status. I'm gonna go to bed now. It's been a day, literally. Like, I'm so done. Okay, I'm gonna close this up, and I'm not gonna open this up for 2 days at least. Good morning, Abby-chan. Good morning, Abby-chan. You woke mama up in the middle of my sleep again. You wanted more water at 3 in the morning. And it's your haircut time. It's almost 8 a.m. Mama's not gonna feed you breakfast until you come back from your haircut, Kay. Are you excited you get to get your hair did? In Santa Monica? Because we can't wait for Vegas. Yeah, look at this hair. Look at all this Yorkie hair. Are you excited to get your hair did? Okay, Mama's gonna get ready and then I'll drop you off, okay? Say thank you, Grandma. Love you. You can't see your face. Oh my goodness. Okay, get ready and we'll go. In the middle of popping out these molds and yeah, thinking about it, but time to take Evie. Look at this. What am I gonna do with you? Hey, it's a beautiful day. I may just walk down here as a workout to go get Abby, and then we can walk back as her walk for the day. It's like 1.2 miles down the street from me. Kind of interesting because I don't know where it is. I must probably drive past it all the time. It's my local TJ's. It's 8 o'clock now, but ours is from 9, but I think seniors can go from 8 to 9. I love how they have the cardboard signs, 5 minutes wait, and it goes back. Yeah, I waited 20 minutes to get into this TJ's, but I'm leaving in a week to Vegas, so I'm trying to not grocery. Okay, I found it. It's right in here. Can we park here, Abby? Okay, let's drop you off. Interesting. So Abby is at the new groomers here in our neighborhood for her, new for her, because she gets her hair did in Vegas. But she was supposed to have gotten her hair done when I supposed to have gotten my nails done last month in April, but because we couldn't go for Easter weekend for work and all of that, it resulted her in getting her hair cut here. But we're gonna be in Vegas in a week, but she can't wait another week really. So let me put on my seatbelt and head back up the road. I told the groomers that he had a lot of piercings and tattoos and stretched ears. I told the groomers to can I go out of here? Perhaps? Can I? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I just told them to give me a heads up, like a 30-minute notice. I sanitized my hands, the first thing I did. And I wore my mask to go in. In fact, I had to go back in the house to grab my mask because I totally forgot. And I know you can't go into any businesses without a mask. Anyway, I just want to give me a 30 minutes heads up because I may just walk down here because I'm just like a mile up the street. So that could be my workout of the day. It could be her walk of the day. And it's gonna take a couple hours. So let me think about what I want to do with my flower molds. I'm kind of upset about it turning brown. That is so upsetting. So I am taking cuttings from a bunch of plants here. One of my subscribers, and I know a bunch of you guys love getting Tradescantia cuttings from me, which is super cool. I have a huge Tradescantia collection, and it's nice to see that you guys are also interested in the same plants as me. I'm just kind of going through my plants and getting the best cuttings I can get. I have my fuzzy Tradescantia. I really love all of the fuzzy Tradescantias. This one currently lives in my bathroom. Like, take a look at this. Like, goes. So far, what I have here are just a variety of different Tradescantias that I already had cuttings of. The Nanook is also a very popular one. Here, turn off the grow light. So I have like Nanook cuttings. I also have other different types of Tradescantia cuttings. I'm just going through the collection really quickly. And also a little baby watermelon cutting. And I really try my best to not mess up the look of the plant. I'm gonna take it from here. This one is nice. A little baby. Okay. So a little baby cutting, a little Sansevieria baby. Particular Tradescantia, like every strand is different when it comes to its variegation. It's also a very interesting plant. Like Tradescantias, you really gotta go through them and clean them up because they'll start looking weird. Just propagate from them. Trying to clean up the plant here. I'll just make little cuttings. This plant is having a meltdown here. What happened? Tradescantias are interesting. Sometimes they do really, really good. Like my lavender was really lush and full, and then it just goes south. But I try to always save what I can, because they'll grow back. Try to not butcher the plant too much. I wonder how Eddie's doing. She always starts shivering every time she gets to the vet or the groomer. She'll just start vibrating. Poor thing. Maybe my next live should be propagating Tradescantia, because I have so many cuttings and I keep them because they grow into new plants for sure. Like this part, I just love the coloring and the leaves. It's almost like pale yellow. So interesting. Yeah, every trail of this plant is a different variegation. Very fun to look at and go through. Like, take a look at this. All like a pale yellow, if that. But I do want like a lemony lime for sure. Let's do this one. This one is nice. Okay, got a cutting. I'll go through this plant a little bit more later because I want to head to the post office and get this out to my subscriber. But because my collection is so big, if I can kind of fix it up while it's in front of me, I will take a few minutes, because it's just easier to do it that way than to keep pushing it off to the side. So just by me fixing that, a little bit. I was able to get a small handful of cuttings for me to propagate myself to save the plant. I'll have to spend a little bit more time on this plant to really clean it up. But for now, let's move on, because literally I can just sit here and start cleaning it up. But let's not do that. Okay, good enough for now. You look better than... I mean, take a look at the variegation of this. It's so stunning. Okay, let's put away these plants because I have a few more to take from. All right, another plant I'm gonna take from is my Peperomia Scandens Variegata. So my subscriber wants a cutting, but I want to make sure that I take the cutting that has some nodes. Like this is a good one right here. I'm gonna take this. So if you look super close, there's some nodes here and here. And very nice cutting. I have all of the cuttings here, sent pictures to my subscribers. I like to do that. There's a bunch of interesting cuttings here, which is always fun to like lay out the haul and figure out how I'm gonna ship it. I like to use the restaurant paper towel roll to wrap the cuttings in and slowly put them in. So cute little lavender tradescantia cuttings, my lemon lime, super cute. I want to say this is, I mean, the Zebrina for the purple, depending on your mother plant, it can look so different. Like the tones in it can be different from one mother plant to another. So I have several. Even my rainbow tradescantia, like look at the back of that. How pretty is that, right? Super pretty. So got my little fuzzy guy here and my nanooks. You guys love the nanooks. I think that's good for this whole roll. So everything is in here. Let's set this on the side because I have a few more interesting guys to wrap up. Some peperomias, rare peperomias, as well as a philodendron, a sansevieria. And let's see here. Put this philodendron down here. Let's try to figure out the best to ship things. Okay, that's actually gonna work out perfect. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is write my thank you card. I always upcycle my Amazon boxes if I can. Alright, so now to write my thank you card, wrap this up really nicely and then head to the post office. I have another subscriber all the way out in Brooklyn, and this is the third time she's purchased plant babies from me. She has very good taste. She got some philodendron babies the first time, and then now she is then the second time she bought my variegated monstera. She's buying the biggest propagated section from my Hoya compacta. She's very good taste. So I always like to give my subscribers free cuttings of some of the cool mother plants that I have that I don't mind sharing and taking from. So I'm just wrapping it up like this. The boxes that I have right now, this is the best one that can fit the size of the plant. This is actually the box from my replacement light outside, which by the way, my gardener last night, he totally like messed up my lights, cracked the bulb, plants went flying and planters went cracking because it was dark in my place. So I gotta deal with that after, but I know Ebby's waiting for me to pick her up. So excited to see her. So let's stick this in. Get smashed. And then I have 2 of my Opuntia baby cuttings in here. Ebby's little doggy bags, and I'm just gonna drop that right into here. And let's just maybe get some bubbles. Let me get some bubbles. Do that. I think that's gonna be enough. Maybe one more. Okay, if that's the case, down here, then put the penny down in here. I'm gonna pat it. Put the cuttings in here, and then maybe this padding here, and I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, okay, let's put the thank you card. Let's go ahead and wrap it in brown paper bag, and I'm good to go. Then we can go get Evie and go to the post office. Evie's been waiting for me for a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna be that quick because it said couple hours, but I was fulfilling last minute plant order. My subscriber caught me right before I left the house. I decided to pack up her order really quickly, and now I'm gonna reverse my plans. I'm gonna go get Abby first because she's been waiting, and then we're gonna go to the post office together, then go home, and then figure out my YouTube day. I do have to teach at 5:30, my client of the day, but I'm glad I was able to fulfill these orders. It's so fun, you guys, to be able to have conversations with you guys and share part of my collection, especially if you guys watch me every day. It's nice that you guys have a piece of the collection growing in your home. It's just a little bit more personal than, say for instance, if I made like mass t-shirts that just came from like a manufacturer, which is super cool too, but this is a little bit more intimate. So like products that are sewn from my grandma for the channel, and like plant babies from my collection is a little bit more personal, and it's fun if you guys are able to purchase plant babies from me. It's also supporting like a local small business owner like myself, and versus going to like a big nursery and buying through them. It's a beautiful sunny day. I wish I could go out and play, but I have so much to do in the next week before I leave. You are so cute. Are you? This is what happens, guys, when she drinks so fast you start choking. Slow down, babe. Okay, let's go drop off the plant orders to the post office. You look so cute. Drink slow. Hey, wow, look at you. Mama wants to get her hair did too. Are you happy? Yeah. Hey. So that was the first time I was not able to get to the post office at 9 because I had a late plant order. But that's fine. This was the first time I had to actually wait though. So now I know for sure me getting here when they open at 9 is no line. If I come at 11, 2 hours after your opening, I had to wait in a line of maybe 8 people. Abby, you're so cute. You like your haircut? Come have your breakfast, little Abby Chan. Come have your breakfast, little Abby Chan. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be crazy. Hey, sit down. Sit. Hey. Decided to order me back to a single stovetop burner because then I don't have issues of that happening to me again. Last night, that was crazy. And it's gonna get here quicker. It's gonna get here in 2 days. So basically tonight and tomorrow night I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I think it's just gonna be like in the microwave or in the oven, but luckily my oven still works and I can eat my favorite snack. Eb is hanging on the bed relaxing. I have my 2-top burner. I'm gonna like have somebody plug it in at their house to see if it works, because I felt bad. I went back to the trash to get it because I feel like it does work, just it doesn't work here in my studio. I'm gathering plants to do another planting with Jewelyn. I have more plant babies that need to come out of the greenhouse for the plant tour, so I would like to get that planted. I also have some house plant babies from my subscribers and plant friends that I want to plant up in a separate video. But basically my goal is to film my plant tours this weekend. That is my goal, because it just needs to be filmed. If not, I'll never ever get it filmed. So that's the goal. That is the goal. Today is Tuesday, and Saturday and Sunday I would like to film my plant tours. So whatever planting I need to do needs to get done in the next day or two, so that I can get ready to film the plant tours, because I definitely don't want to film it when I come back from Vegas. It's already going to be summertime, and the patio is going to look so crappy not being blowed through with my blower for like a week. It's gonna look awful. Like everything is gonna look awful. So it's better if I film it before I leave, and at least I have stuff to edit while I'm in Vegas. So that is the game plan, just kind of figuring out my day. I have 4.5 hours until I teach my client of the day, so I could definitely do 1 or 2 plantings, and that'll get me closer to being film ready, because I need to do another clean with me with my planters and organize them, and that's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a project. Weather outside is super gorgeous, like super gorgeous. I also am waiting for my supplies to come in to make my mask for work for Vegas, so a lot of rhinestones, and it's gonna arrive today and tomorrow and Thursday. So hopefully I can kind of start working on it at night, and then my mom will help me finish it up when I go to Vegas in a week. My alcohol ink, I don't know why it dripped. Like when I dripped it on the paper, I'll show you. So strangely enough, it dripped green, but then when it dripped in my resin, I called Amazon to complain that it was mislabeled, the ink. So they're sending it to me all over again, that whole pack. So basically I get double inks for the price of one, so that's nice. I also ordered me silver ink because I think the pack doesn't come with silver. Okay, come babe, come here. She can have a carrot. Here you go. The pack doesn't come with silver, it comes with gold though. So I ordered me an individual silver. I also ordered different kinds of molds because I realized that my mold was too small. They're great for my Mother's Day flowers, but I ordered me a bigger 6-inch mold, and I also ordered me a 3-pack of a square, a heart, and another circle, hopefully a different size circle, so that I'm set. I don't have to buy anything else except for resin when I run out of resin. Then as the blooms come through my collection, I don't have to keep ordering stuff. I have everything, and I think it's gonna look super cute once I get a hang of the art and finding my style. So I'm waiting for all of that. I'm waiting for a lot of things in the mail over the next couple of days. So let's see what I make for dinner tonight that doesn't require me to turn on a frying pan or to saute. I guess it's gonna be in the oven. The pumpkin is relaxing. She was out in the sun sunbathing. I am setting up for 2 planting videos probably. Here's the behind the scenes. I'm kind of just organizing my thoughts before I hit record. I usually like to bring out my soils, bring out the plants, try to find pots to match them up with, try to figure out what the theme of my video is going to be, if there's any theme, and then I hit record. So I'm gonna give myself a few more minutes and then film for the main channel. Here's my dinner. I had to put it in my oven. This is fresh out of my oven. I had to broil my chicken and my vegetables like meal prep pretty much, because I am waiting for my 1 burner to come in 2 days. So I have to get really creative with my meals. I'm filling up my Brita water container right now, but I'm gonna eat this and call my grandma after this. But just hopped out of the shower and I'm super hungry, so I'm just gonna dive in.